Are you ready, Doctor?
Oh, I'm not a doctor. Are we about to start?
Yes.
Do I look okay?
You look fine. As fresh as a daisy.
Robot tells a joke.
It is our obligation to create life out of metal, plastic, light. We owe it to the world.
In 1998, Amelia Hope Estevez was born just south of Red Hook, Brooklyn, in a suburb called Kerbal Hill.
What an interesting piece. I absolutely love the style of this film. The bright colors and the almost plastic-like appearance of the main character. Those things were really well done. It had a really humorous tone to it too. Even in little things like the two characters in the background at the beginning of the film, they really made me laugh and it just set the tone for the whole thing. My only issue is that it ended kind of abruptly, just when things were kind of starting to pick up and get really interesting. It was over. So I would love to see more because it was such a great piece.
I thought this was really offbeat and really fun, and I loved how colorful it was, which felt really fitting for the type of film it was, the type of humor that was kind of being thrown around. Having it be like really colorful and really out there because it really committed, I thought all fit really, really well. And kind of going through the build up in the interview and everything else of, you know, this scientist, and then having the robot like not be able to really tell the knock knock joke, I thought was really fun. And just kind of like how quickly it all fell apart with how much work had gone into falling in love with science and, you know, being in this position and having the interview and everything. So I thought it was really fun. I thought it was really quick, and I thought it was great.
I loved this piece. I loved the pacing of it, the quickness. It was so sharp and funny. I watched it twice just so I could catch everything. It really had a Wes Anderson kind of quality to it, with the bright 70s type saturation, the speed of the storytelling, all of the background details that built up for kind of a fantastical piece. It was deeply funny, and I loved the buildup of the backstory because it made the final flop of that final joke the perfect punchline to it and made the end that much more satisfying. Really great, inventive, and cheeky storytelling, very professionally and sleekly done.
I absolutely loved this. I loved how creative it was, the bright colors, the attention to detail. It was really, it had a really high production value. And, you know, I thought the joke was really funny. And so I was a little bit surprised by the ending of how badly it landed. But I'm not going to lie and say that I'm going to start using that in my real life. Because I thought it was a really good joke. But I thought this was great. It was witty, it was quick, it was sharp, and I think that it hit every mark that it needed to. Great job.
Robot Tells a Joke definitely took a turn. That was very funny. I loved just the build-up and just how 0 to 100 that ending became. That definitely got a few chuckles out of me, and I definitely enjoyed my time watching it.
This was really cool. It was so much fun to watch. I think it was a great story. I think there was great acting that was involved in this. The two lab assistants in the background were absolutely hilarious. They were cracking me up. With as fun as this was to watch, I really wish it had been a little bit longer. I wanted to see more, which was great. Leave your audience wanting to see more, but I kind of wanted like a little bit more of a resolution of what was happening within the story. But I loved it. It was great.
This is an interesting premise with a robot making up a joke. I like their color palette and their interview documentary style to showcase the character's invention and her overall wisdom and just outrageous intelligence. I love the use of the Japanese proverb, and at the end, the Craig's design is just amazing, and also the music. So it is super sarcastic, and a bit cynical, but I really enjoyed it. It was a great production.